Ooh, sparkly. Look at my windshield. Very sparkly. G'day, hi, welcome. Who messed up my mirror? If somebody that gets in this vehicle all the time and messes up my mirror, it's probably because they come in that door. And survey says, nice clean windshield. For now. For now. Just let the mud streaks kind of get wiped away. I like it. Diverting all power to engine. Engaging silver pellet. And make sure about everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Engaging silver pellet. Alright, I don't need you now. Stop doing that. You're gonna smear my windshield. You know, it cleans it for maybe a few streaks, then after that it's just pure smear. And nice and sunny out. It's like -4 or 5, so it's pretty warm for this time of year. But I'll take it. I'll take it. So it's been pretty mild so far this year, but I still think like we're gonna get everything at the tail end. So we have like 9 feet of snow at the very tail end. Right now it's about half the snow you normally see for this time of year. So probably get, like I said, at the tail end we'll get it all. And it's gonna be nasty and miserable and we're gonna hate it. So I'm off to pay my credit card. Yeah, that's going to be my day. Don't have anything really lined up this week at all. So, not going to be cutting any grass. Although if it stays like this, I might. I might have to. No roofs to do. At the moment. No shoveling to do at the moment. In the middle of the road. I'm the only one that drives in the middle of the road. You gotta watch out for me. It's your responsibility, not mine. Not mine at all. I'll have to brave it to the next town to get my provisions because I want to get a meat stick, so I'll have to do without my Pepsi between here and the next 11 kilometers. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. I mean, I don't do too bad. I only drink about 1 a day, so it's still not good, but I'm gonna have to take my nephew tobogganing up there on that hill. Yeah, I got 3 bags of pop cans, beer cans, pop cans. And I still got half of one left from last time. So we'll see if I can get through the machine, get through them all without filling the machine. In the springtime, when I clean out this car, man, there's going to be so many pop cans in the bottom. Because they fall out of the bags every time you have to move the bag. But I don't like, okay, put the bag in, take the bag out. Once it's in here, it stays in here until like, I'll only take it out to, you know, go to the pop can machine, so 10 cents a piece. So yeah, watched another good Viking movie last night called Vikings. And some of the Movie Central movies, most of them are really, really bad. There's a horse. But sometimes you get the odd one that's actually not too bad. That's better. That's better. You get the odd one that's not too bad. Like the last past couple have been really, really good. Last night it was 2 Viking movies last night. One was The Legend of Thor. It was actually really good for the budget. A little bit of CGI in there with Fenrir, which is the Nordic wolf that kind of like eats the sun, plunges us into darkness during Ragnarok. Yeah, that dude. He was CGI. There was a little bit of other CGI, but the rest was pretty good. Like, I didn't videos of like, you know, like they're just getting into the workforce, and they you know, they find out, yeah, this is the rest of your life. Yeah, you're gonna work your ass off and be poor for minimum wage, right? And there was one girl, and everybody was making fun of her, but the girl was making some good points here. She's like, okay, so you're telling me, she goes, you're telling me I've got to get up, go to work for, you know, like 40 hours a week. I got to get up every morning. Now, mind you, she was arguing from that entitlement brat kind of thing, so that's what put people off. But her argument was still pretty good, though. And she was like, I got to go make money so I can buy a vehicle, okay, that I can work for the gas money to get back and forth to work, so I can pay for a house that I have to work to pay for the roads to get my vehicle back and forth. You know, like, she was, how the hell do you get ahead with no time to ever, you know, spend with friends, family, or whatever, right? And that's one thing about the millennials, is that they weren't as work driven as like boomers and us Gen Xers, right? Which might you know, might have been a big, you know, might have been a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? But a medieval serf, okay, living under the most tyrannical of kings back in the day, only worked about 150 hours a week, or a year. There's 168 hours in a year, okay, or 168 hours a week, but they worked 150 hours a year. Think about that. So a medieval peasant, not I'm saying I'd want to trade with their living or anything like that, because it would have been pretty miserable living back then. No heat, no hydro, you know, work for every little thing you have to do, food, whatever. But you get the idea, like, they didn't just live to work, you know. But mind you, that's kind of a, like, for other people. Mind you, if you lived on a farm, you worked every single day of your life. If you didn't work, you didn't eat. You know, you had to feed the cows and the goats and the pigs. And, yeah. Speaking of sheep, France, the farmers in France, they let go like herds and herds of sheep down the streets. It's hilarious. Yeah, they're doing, like, they got the big shit dispensers there covering buildings. Yeah, so there's protests all over the place. Yeah, I won't get into it, but you guys know what's going on. So pretty interesting. Go farmers, go.